Almost 5:33 now. Let's get you back to the breaking news we're following in Clayton County. This morning, the GBI is investigating after a Morrow police officer was shot.
Yeah, this all playing out last night after the responding officer was called out to a restaurant. That officer was shot in front of Las Trejas Cantina Mexican restaurant on Mount Zion Road near South Lake Parkway. This is about 16 miles south of downtown Atlanta. That's where we find our Liza Lucas, who is live with us for breaking news this morning.
So, Liza, the officer was shot while initially responding to a fight.
That is right. That officer, we're told, was shot in the vest, was taken to the hospital. But the good news from Captain with Morrow Police is that we are told that all involved are going to be okay. But again, that officer recovering at Grady. Our team was there overnight. And here is what we know at this hour. Morrow Police saying those officers were called to a fight around 9:45 p.m. here at the Mexican restaurant. Police say a crowd was gathered outside the restaurant, and at one point a suspect pulled a gun and fired into the general area. One of the responding officers was shot at that time. A witness who wants to stay anonymous also described what he saw of that encounter.
The officer comes on the side to go after him, and at that point the officer pulls out his taser and put his taser on him. All I seen was a green beam, and the dude turned around and shoots the officer. He shoots about 3 rounds or whatever. The officer goes down, and everybody just started walking, running,
Now, we'll be looking for the GBI to confirm some of those details mentioned by the witness, but a captain with Morrow Police said after that initial shooting, the suspect took off down the road and was confronted by a second officer at a nearby business. That's when the second officer shot the suspect, who was also taken to Grady but expected to survive. So we have two initial scenes here, GBI coming through all of the evidence overnight. We are told by the GBI that they will be releasing a statement. We'll be watching for that throughout the morning and bring you the latest online. I did have a chance to visit the other scene, and the crime scene tape is all cleared here, but there are some GBI officers still kind of milling around the area, so obviously work is ongoing. We'll keep you posted. Live in Morrow, Liza Lucas, 11 Alive News.
Thank you, Liza. We will continue to stay on top of this breaking news, and as more information comes into us, you can get those updates even when you're on the go. Just download the 11 Alive News app by scanning the QR code you see on your screen. You can get notifications when we get updates.